Okay, so we're going to give an example of how to solve a problem where they've asked us to cut something in 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 pieces, whatever, and they've given us some information and we're supposed to solve this problem from the information they've given us. So to begin with, in this one where you have a piece of wire, in this case, it's 182 centimeters and it's cut into 3 pieces. The second piece is 2.75 times the first. The third piece is 5.2 times the second. So how long is each piece? And it said give your answer to the nearest tenth. So we're going to use these steps to do this. Number one, we're going to draw a picture of the situation. That's a great place to start almost all the time. Number two, we're going to label each piece with a letter. I'm using X, doesn't matter what letter it is, just use a letter. And then include the known information of each piece on the picture. Create an equation, adding those pieces together. Then solve the equation. Then go back to your picture and put the information you discovered back into the problem, back into the picture, and solve each of the values. So to begin with, we have 182 centimeters total. And so the first thing we want to do is just draw a line, a picture of the wire. Remember we said to draw a picture, and it's as simple as just draw a line. There it is, kind of thing. You might want to break it in 3 pieces like that. They don't have to represent the information correctly, just show that you have 3 sections. Then you're going to put an X on each of the sections. So here I have my line, and I don't know any of the values here. So each section has an X to represent don't know, don't know, don't know. But I do know the total is 182. Now that was step 1 and step 2. Not too tough, right? Step 3, now give the known information. Well, if you go back to the problem, it's what we do know is that the second piece, that's this one, the second piece is 2.75 times the first one. So that 2.75 belongs with that second piece of information. It says the third piece is 5.2 times the second. So the third piece is 5.2 times this, whatever this ends up being. So let me show you how that looks on the picture. Okay, we know this one, we haven't been giving any more information about piece number 1, we just leave it X. But piece number 2, we said it's 2.75 times it, so we're writing them next to each other, showing they're being multiplied. This one, it said it's 5.2 times whatever piece 2 is. Well, we said piece 2 is represented like this now. So we're going to take whatever piece 2 is represented as, and we're going to write it times 5.2. So we included the known information on each piece. Now we're going to create an equation adding them, because they told us that this and this and this all together equal 182. That means they're added together if you put them end to end. So that's what we're doing here. We're adding them together, and we know that they equal 182. Now, the next thing it says after we create the equation is to solve for X. And so you'll use your normal procedure for solving for X. We're going to clean up the problem first. That's the first step. So like right here, we want to multiply these two, get that not looking so bad, and that becomes 14.3. There's nothing here to do at that stage. But because on one side of the equal sign over here we have things that are like terms, we'll now combine these. Remember, this is an invisible 1 sitting out here if you don't see a number. So it's 1 plus 2.75 plus 14.3. That would give us the value of the coefficient of X. So now that equals 18.05. And that totals 182. So we're going to solve for x here. It's being multiplied by 18.05. We're going to divide that on both sides. Divide by 18.05. And we come up with this value right here, 10.0831. So this is plain old x, just the value of x. And if you go back to our drawing here, the piece that was just represented by plain x is the first piece. That there's just x there. There's not anything else attached to it. So we now know the length of the first piece. The problem did say to give our answer rounded to the nearest tenth. So in this case, we're going to round this. It's going to be 10.1 because the 8 would make the 0 go up to a 1. But we said here, when we solve for x, we need to go into the picture and put all x values with the value that we solved. So here we are. We put them in here. We have the original picture. We put in that 10.0831 in, so that's what this one is. This is 10.0831 times 2.75. And then this one is that same value times 14.3. So the second piece, when we multiply those numbers, we get this, and let's round it off to the tenths place. And then here, if we multiply these two, we get this. We round it off to the tenths place. And so now we know the value of all three pieces. And notice I didn't put equal signs, I put approximately signs because we did do some rounding. So we know that the first piece is approximately 10.1 centimeters. Second piece is 27.7 centimeters. And the third piece is 144.2 centimeters.